Are you feeling better? Nothing makes me more happy. That is so beautiful.
Boop, boop, boop.
I would love a hug from you. Are you feeling better? I love you. It's okay to feel hungry. You can always ask for food, okay?
Still recording you, Mom.
I know. Did you go to your toes?
Forgot one of my headbands. Probably forgot.
Hello and welcome back to another vlog, another weekly vlog, we hope. I started YouTube and I was like, I am gonna post a vlog every single week. And then I realized that was pretty ambitious, just realizing how much I already do with TikTok and content creation. Today has been exhausting. It is not even noon yet. It's like 1 p.m. and I am exhausted. I feel like I've been up for 4 days straight. If you saw my last video, I told the story of Aaliyah having seizures and that we had a follow-up EEG the next day. Her seizures were 2 years ago. Today was the day of her EEG. We had to keep her up till midnight last night and then wake her up at 5 a.m. and really she didn't fall asleep till like 12:20 something, and then by the time I fell asleep it was like 1. She passed out on the couch. That was the only way we could prevent her from falling asleep, is by keeping her up on the couch. Anyways, she woke up at 4 a.m. on the couch and like started calling for my name, so I slept from about 1 to 4 last night. Oh, that is such a beautiful dress. And jeans. Wow. Aaliyah's EEG went so well. It couldn't have gone better. I will just say that. And nothing makes me more happy. Sometimes, if you follow me on TikTok, you know that I strive to gentle parent or conscious parent or follow the authoritative parenting style. And this last week especially, I've been super hard on myself, saying like I'm not gentle enough with the girls, I'm not giving them enough time, I'm not present with them. And whoa, that is absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. This is Amira's magnetic doll she dressed for me. That's beautiful. Are you gonna go dress another one? We can stand them all up. Maybe get their stands too. I think when you're constantly in a state of awareness as far as how you're parenting, you almost overanalyze everything. One interaction with my kid, I like spiral and I'm like, I'm the worst mom ever. Today, her EEG, the test, her appointment that we had after, she had 2 appointments today. All of it was so reassuring that gentle parenting works. Gentle parenting creates well-behaved kids. It's not even well-behaved, but more so like there's a mutual respect. She knows that as long as I'm with her, she's safe. She sat down for the EEG. She was sleep deprived and we were supposed to give her 3 milligrams of melatonin, but I told the doctor, like, I don't think she needs it. Like, she's gonna fall asleep the second I let her. They put all the nodes on her head. She sits still for all of it. She's so sweet. I prepared her for the appointment by telling her they're gonna put stickers on your head. You're just gonna relax. They just wanna look at your little brain. She sat there like a little angel, and when it was time to go to sleep, when it was time for her to take a nap, because she had to go to sleep for 10 minutes, she literally just cuddled me and went straight to sleep. There were no tears, no nothing. It was such a beautiful, positive experience, like something that might be really frightening for a kid. When they woke her up from the EEG, they had her stare into a strobing light with the nodes still on her head. And like, mind you, there's the nodes, there's the wires, there's the gauze wrapped around her head, like the whole 9 yards. Results came back perfectly fine. The neurologist was like, there is no reason to put her on medication. Her brain waves, her brain pattern, all of it drives really, really strong and well, even with the strobing lights, even as she was drowsy and fell into sleep. Like, it all looked beautiful. Nothing abnormal and no reason to put her on medication. And like, oh, the sigh of relief. Izzy and I like looked at each other and were like, thank God. Like, this whole thing has been such a miracle. If you didn't watch the last video, I'll quickly recap it. My daughter had seizures when she was 6 months old, and she was diagnosed with infantile spasms, also known as West syndrome. That specific syndrome felt like a life sentence to us because it was supposed to impact her day-to-day, her development. She was supposed to start to regress. So although she was sitting up at 6 months, the doctor said that don't be surprised if she forgets how to sit up and forgets how to babble and seems more baby-like. And I'm like, more baby-like than 6 months old? I like joined all of these Facebook mom groups trying to find people that were going through something similar. I don't want to dress one up, but you can dress one up. Z, that looks amazing.
Oh, him so adorable.
She said, him so adorable.
Mom, this little flower is for different.
Okay, so after the diagnosis, the treatment plan was to put her on a steroid for 30 days. We put her on the steroid for 3 days, and her seizures went away, but that didn't necessarily mean her brain wave pattern was normal. She had hypsarrhythmia, which is a very chaotic brain wave pattern, and that is what points to infantile spasms. Even the neurologist told me there's no way in hell 3 days on a steroid would fix what was going on. Like it's unheard of, right? Like 30 days treatment minimum, and then you give them another EEG and kind of assess how well they got better. If things got worse, maybe change treatment, but whatever, right? And the reason why we took her off of the steroid was because 3 days into it, her blood pressure spiked. It was abnormally high for a child, and the neurologist was like, no, take her off of the medication. So we took her off. He wanted to just start the medication again. I don't know. It was all, there's so many details, so go watch the video if you're genuinely curious. Moral of the story, the 3 days on the steroid fixed whatever was going on. And it's just unheard of. Again, like West syndrome is not like some light thing. It's huge. There is no rhyme or reason as to what happened, and my only guess would be the jab, the pandemic jab that I got while I was exclusively breastfeeding her. Maybe she had a reaction to it that like threw her brain. I don't know. Every doctor said there is no way in hell that's possible, but it is the only thing that lined up with her seizures. Anyways, so yeah, that was kind of our morning. Izzy, I feel so bad for him. He's exhausted. He's at work. At least I get to nap when the girls nap today. He has to work, and I feel so bad. We're going on a date tonight, potentially. There's the Celebration of Lights in downtown Vancouver. We want to go see them again. We saw them last Saturday. So we're going tonight, and it's going to be another late night, but hopefully it will be worth it. Ooh, she even has a face mask. It's giving pandemic. The pajama pants, the face mask. It's like work from home business. Oh, is that a doctor? I don't have much on the agenda today other than tidying up the house, knowing that we're not going to get home till late tonight. I really wanted to get a workout in. I signed up for my half marathon October 8th, and I have not ran for a week. And I still am like 11 weeks out, but it's in the back of my mind all the time. Like, you need to train, you need to train, you need to train. I just got off my period, and it was the worst period I've had in a really long time. I was not able to walk 2 days ago. Now I'm babbling. I just said that I would give an update as far as her seizures went in this video, and there it is. And I will see you probably tonight at date night. We are pretty much ready to go to the Celebration of Lights. Izzy just took a work call. We're gonna drop the girls off with grandma and yeah, maybe meet a couple friends at the beach. But it's a little cold today. Like, the high is 73 degrees or 72 degrees, so we went with jeans and this. Even though we're going to the beach, I don't think it's gonna be like beach weather. We were gonna take the girls tonight, but after going last time and just realizing that the fireworks aren't that good unless you're at a specific beach, but that beach is way overcrowded. I'm talking, there's somebody every 6 inches, like when the fireworks are being shot off. They're just better off at grandma's. Maybe when they're a little older, like 6, like it's just not really age appropriate for them. It's asking a lot to keep them in one spot for 4 hours. So I am queen of falling off the face of the earth every single time I say I'm gonna vlog the week. But it's Friday and the long weekend just started, and Izzy and I just decided 10 minutes ago that we're gonna do a 24-hour road trip excursion type thing to go see the little Hawaii of British Columbia, aka Hornby Island. Our ferry leaves in literally an hour and a half. We're taking the girls with us. I'm in charge of packing everything. Izzy's getting the car packed, the paddle boards, the beach chairs, the whole 9 yards. My adrenaline is like pumping. I'm so excited about this. One thing about mine and Izzy's marriage is nothing has really slowed down since having kids. We're still just as spontaneous, and it's definitely like a challenge accepted type thing. I'm quickly packing and then we're gonna go. I'll bring my vlog camera and show you guys the whole thing. watching me?
Yeah.
The girls and I are all packed. Izzy is still packing the car. He also took it down the road to get vacuumed out because it hasn't in a while.
Did you know I have a suitcase?
Yeah, you do have a suitcase.
And my mom bought me one.
Yeah.
And I got it from the airport.
Yeah, we're ready to go. I am dripping sweat because I've been packing, like running around the house, but we are gonna go in like 30 minutes and catch the ferry. We're on our way to the ferry terminal. Well, somehow we made it in time. Izzy ran upstairs, put everything in a backpack, and we left. But we're gonna be there like 20 minutes early, which feels good. Backstory on why we're going to Hornby Island is one of my friends that live in Vancouver posted on their story that she was there, and like the water is crystal clear. Like it's so bright blue. And I was like, this is beautiful. And she's like, yeah, I grew up around here. They call this the little Hawaii of BC. And I'm like, shut up. There's no way that I've lived here for 2 years and I've never heard of it. Have you ever heard of it?
I've never heard of it.
He's lived here for so long and he's never heard of this. So as soon as I saw that, we've been wanting to do something for the long weekend, but we're just like, everything that we try to plan or do, it doesn't really work out. We were gonna do Joffrey's Lake, but you need like a pass to hike, and you log on at 7 a.m. and it's like Hunger Games trying to get a pass. We logged on at 7 a.m. and they were gone within 30 seconds. We were gonna go camping and we
were looking for some sites. We just couldn't find any to make a reservation out.
Yeah, we couldn't find any, like, obviously all of them are first come, first serve. Like, all of the reservations in BC are so booked out. Like, there's no way you're getting a camping spot in BC. It's just hell. Or you're going to, like, a really small, like, not really cool lake. Anyways, all of the places that we wanted to go, reservations were booked. The places that were first come, first serve, Izzy got a hold of, like, the campground, and they're like, oh no, like, we're all full. Like, there's no way you're getting a spot this weekend. So we're like, shit, like, what can we do? So we'll kind of explain, like, the path that we have to go through to get to Hornby Island. We are taking the ferry from North Vancouver to Nanaimo, and it's like a, what, 2-hour ferry ride?
Yeah, about an hour 40.
An hour and 40-minute ferry ride, and then we're driving an hour north. Well, tonight we're staying in Nanaimo. We got a hotel in Nanaimo, and then, oh, my necklace came undone. And then tomorrow we're waking up and driving an hour north from Nanaimo, catching a ferry from Buckley Bay to Denman Island, and then we have to drive across Denman Island and catch another ferry from Denman Island to Hornby Island. We're gonna go to, what is the bay called? Do you remember? That? I want to say Tundra Bay, but that's not it. It's
it's like.
Oh, I have my phone right here. I always feel like I'm recording on my actual phone. Oh, Tribune Bay. Tribune Bay is where we're gonna be actually going, and that's where the water's so beautiful, and I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited. It also looks like, at least at the time of day that my friend posted, it looks like the water's pretty shallow, like, and there's lots of place for the girls to play. Oh, did you get there? That is bright. Good morning. We are at the hotel. We just woke up. We're getting out of bed. It's like, I don't know, 9 o'clock. I hate sleeping in new places because I'm so worried about the girls. Like, the girls slept on one bed and Izzy and I attempted to sleep on one. I'm vlogging. And I was just so scared Aaliyah was gonna fall off the bed. I put a pillow there and she woke up and the girls started fighting because they were too close to each other, and I just like did not get good sleep. But what feels good is I don't have to make this freaking bed this morning. I don't have to make either beds. That feels so good. And my favorite part about staying in a hotel. You're brushing your teeth. Nice. You guys excited for today? Good.
I like going on ferries.
You like going on ferries? We're gonna go on 5 total ferries today. Also, I woke up and didn't realize you can see the water. I mean, it makes sense, we're on an island, but you can see the water from where we are. That's so cool. But I'm gonna take you guys along with us, and I'm so excited. I didn't charge my backup batteries, so maybe I should do that real quick, but we're gonna go find some Tim Hortons. And also, we forgot the girls' life vests yesterday as we were in a rush. We forgot their iPads and their life vests.
Still brushing my teeth.
They don't really need their iPads because we have our phone, but like last night it would have been nice because they were going crazy in line when we were waiting for food on the ferry. It would have been so nice to just give them the iPad. But getting in the water today, I like really wanted to take them out on paddle boards and make sure they feel comfortable in the water. I don't want it to be like a shitty experience where they're like where I'm worried about their safety. I don't want to worry about going too deep in the water and all the things. So we're also going to try to find like a Walmart or a Canadian Tire to find life vests before we get going. Yeah, we've got to get moving. That is incredible. That is so many boats out on the water. Wow. Careful, honey. That is so beautiful. Wow. So cute. We're done at Tribune Bay. We're headed back to the ferry. That was such a good time. The water was so beautiful. It was so clear, just as clear as all of the pictures showed it to me. And like, not that I doubted it was gonna be, but it was just absolutely stunning. Did not realize we live, I'm gonna say an hour away, but we're definitely more than an hour away. It was quite a trek to get here, but it was so worth it. We decided next time we come here, we're gonna be camping, and it's gonna be more than a just one-day thing, because that was just so beautiful. And it's like, I want to go back tomorrow, but we have to get back to the ferry. So wow, wow, wow. The girls had a blast. Like, they were getting in and out of the water, playing in the sand. Izzy got them little bubbles at the gas station, and they were going crazy with the bubbles. It was just such a good time.
I'm gonna turn a little bit, yeah.
We are on our way home. We just got on the ferry to go back home. We stayed another night in Nanaimo. We thought we were gonna go home last night, but we chased the Northern Lights last night and failed miserably once again. I thought that if people saw the Northern Lights like the night prior, that chances of you seeing it the next day were gonna be tremendously high, but that's not how it works at all. And after doing my research last night, I learned that because the people in Nanaimo saw it the night before. I'll put tons of pictures here. This was the night that we arrived in Nanaimo. Like, if we would have just went out, we would have seen it. But I was like, frick, we missed it. So I was like, let's stay in Nanaimo another night. I'm glad we did. We talked about it this morning. We're so glad we did because we were beat yesterday after the beach. It was so nice. We literally picked up a pizza and went back to the hotel and then kind of just chilled for the rest of the night. The girls fell asleep. Everything was peaceful. Whereas if we would have gotten on the ferry, we would have had another hour ride home and all the things. I figured I would end the vlog here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm shooting for weekly vlogs. I haven't been good at it thus far, but I am on a mission to get better at vlogging. We have a fun week next week. We were supposed to go to Victoria this week, but we're going next week. So stay tuned. Thank you again for coming along with us. Bye.